All right, what's up, everybody? So today I'm going to come on here and also do a rant about uh, our legal systems and our ultimately the elites that run this world and their control over us. Um, First of all, even the word elite, right, means to be El means deity or one above another, all right, or a god. That's why you see all the angels named, excuse me, Mike L, Raphael, Gabriel, right? Uh, then we have Elohim, right? Uh, El means deity. This is why uh, these elites are elected, right? To be, it's just like an elevator. Elevator elevates, right? See how this word play comes in to they actually look at themselves as gods among the people. They need to be they need to remember that they work for us. We the people have control. We hired them, and the majority of people in there don't even deserve their jobs. We need to just hit control alt delete on our entire system. It's just out of control. But if you guys have not heard, right, TikTok is got a ban. So it has 1 year for things to go through the courts or whatever. But Biden and his administration feel like it's a national security threat for people to actually have free speech. And that's how everything works. They put it on the name of like of global warming or a matter of national security. Because if they tell you it's a matter of national security, they don't need to give you the rest of that statement because it's national security. We can't talk about it, but it's in best interest for everybody that you just listen to us. And ultimately, you guys shut up. You know, the best slave to have is one that doesn't know they're a slave. That if you don't have the mentality that, listen, I'm a slave, I need to run off of this plantation, I need to revolt. If you don't, if you think that you actually have uh, a voice, freedom to speech, if you actually believe that you have that, well, that's the problem right there. That's what we need to fix. Um, Guys, they're silencing us. TikTok is a way for us to communicate. I'm not actually on TikTok, but I am aware of everything that goes on there and the camaraderie. People are getting together and bonding. I am waiting for the day the internet just isn't a thing anymore. It's just they just shut it down, completely shut it down, because there's too much information getting out there. There's too much information being shared with people, and people are waking up, and this does not go with their agenda, right? The uh, Man, I got to be careful what I say because I can get flagged real easy on this topic. Just calling my video TikTok alone could get me a strike on here. I actually had a strike back in on my page back in 2021, and it still says warning community guides when I get on here about a strike that happened 3 years ago. And I still have a notice about that. I was striked about, um, I was talking about uh, gender reversals. It's trans something that, and then I got to give a couple words before the AI, and it's called humanism. So the T word, and then put it on to with humanism. The way AI works is like every 7 words that you say can be linked to another word. So you got to leave spaces in that. So if I say trans, I have to wait at least 7 words before I say the next word, humanism. AI can't pick up on it. It's weird, right? So, guys, yeah, it really makes me sick that we are taxed to no end. It's like 37% of your paycheck goes to them. They have no problem taking that money. As soon as you make the money, it's gone on Friday. Believe that. Uh, uh, but then, like to collect Social Security, I'm still waiting on it. I had a stroke back in November. I'm still waiting on the paperwork and everything to go through. Isn't that ridiculous? Good Lord, guys. That should not be. If it was came to them getting their money, it would. Everything is their side. When you vote, you are given the illusion that you have a say, but you get to put in power somebody. But then, what ultimately what they do, all the bans or the what the administration comes up with, what movement they want to go in, you don't get to vote on that. You don't get to vote on that. Where your tax money goes. You don't get to vote on that. We're sending that overseas. That's what they're doing because they care about foreign policy more than they were about our own warriors that went and fought for them and came up all blown up, PTSD problems, and can't get help. A lot of them are homeless, can't get jobs. And yeah, that's what we do to our people. But man, they send something like $200 million to Pakistan by sexual studies. Yeah, incredible. Like, I didn't vote for that. Why don't we take that money and put it on here? As a matter of fact, why don't we start taking care? Here in Baltimore, there are more abandoned homes than there are homeless people. But it comes down to their money. They don't care about you or your family, don't care about none of that. They care about their profits. It's their profits that they worry about. Once you understand that this all comes down to money, controlling the entire world, and ultimately lowering the what see, I have to wait to say population, right? I have to put those spacer words into those. They're poisoning us, lowering our numbers, keeping us dumb and docile. Fluoride is in our water. It's in our toothpaste. We're putting metals in our deodorant. Like, I don't even use fluoride in my toothpaste. Fluoride free because it calcifies your pineal gland. It's putting hard metals into your body. See, I got 0% aluminum, Dove, deodorants. Man, you guys got to keep your temple cleansed. Drink lots of water. I eat fruits and vegetables. I've been going like on an all vegan diet, and my entire system has cleaned out. I'll save you the details, but believe me when I say that my body's cleaned out. All right, I've been doing this for like 90 days now. But guys, you don't have free speech at all. You don't get when you have free speech, they ultimately, if you want to use your First Amendment rights to the right to freedom, uh, religion, free speech, and assembly, right? If you have the right to assemble, you actually have to go to your county court government building and ask for a permit to go and uh, then ultimately cast your voice that way. You have to ask them permission to revolt. That's why they always tell you guys to be peaceful. Be peaceful. Whatever it is here, uh, just make sure that you guys are peaceful. Because once there's no more peace, then they don't have control anymore. So I'm not advocating. I have to put that disclaimer. I'm not advocating for violence, but I know when I am a slave, 37% of my money goes to them, and then 6% to buy anything. And then at the end of the year, they uh, decide if they got a big enough cut or not. And if they don't get a big enough cut, they're going to tax you again. And it will just come out of the money right away. It will just come out right out. They have no problems taking their money, but giving out money that people are entitled to, ridiculous. It's been like 6 months on paperwork I filled out and still haven't heard the answer back yet. Good Lord, guys. Keep me in your prayers and your blessings. But anyway, guys, I hope you're all doing well. For anybody that's celebrating, happy Walpurgis Night, Beltane's tomorrow. And also for some of you guys, especially like in Ireland, Scotland, it is a big holiday festival for fertility. This is where the maypole comes from, the male phallus, and the ribbons, the red and white ribbons entangling around the phallus, which represents the womb, the blood of the womb, and the sperm wrapping around fertility rites. This is fertility. It's a big day. I actually got married 15 years ago. God rest her soul. She's no longer with us, but I got married on Beltane. So it's a big holiday, guys. So anyway, thanks for listening. I love you guys. I will stay in touch with you. Until next time, stay free, guys. Let's stay free. Let's try to do that. Fight for your rights to stay free. It's just sad what the world's coming to, man. The end of free speech. So, all right, guys. Peace.